was at the Worpswede market. That looks kind of like the market over here, except that it's smaller. Like people still have tents put near each other. Like this is the main road. And then you kind of have here tents. And this is like a cafe bar. And the weather was kind of similar because it was a bit sunny and then a bit cold and then sunny again. So we kind of had a lot of rain, but then the rain stopped and then the sun appeared and then the sun went through the clouds and then it rained again. So it just moved from one thing to another. And then if this is the road, we were right at the entrance, like here, and we had this tent set up, but like a oval one with things inside, and then we had two benches. One was here with different words, and then the other one was here. And then right across the street there was these karaoke girls that were kind of singing at the microphone, pop songs. And then next to our place there was this couple hanging paintings on something that looked like a tree, and we kind of spoke to them as well. And I was sitting here with Alice. We had this small table, first round table, but then this one got moved to the other side because we had another place here in the market. We were divided into two groups, and me and Alice were here. So and then here, if this is the spot where we were sitting, we had this table and I had a small kitchen tray, and in the kitchen tray I made this gingerbread things that were kind of covered in the same plastic foil as this one. Like, and actually they were sitting in the same way that the melons were sitting, in the sense that in the tray they were displayed like this. And then people could come and even taste them, like the melon over here, where people can cut a slice.
Domates mi?
I kind of used the
Ufaktan da var
same thing
içeride, hadi
for the
baba.
gingerbread. And then for the decoration, Vasiliki helped me to decorate them. And like there were two different types of gingerbreads. One that were with street signs that had different graphics. Like, for example, I remember the Kunsthalle that kind of had this symbol on the street sign, like a blown candle. That was the symbol for Kunsthalle. And then Vasiliki drew things that were like this, like a car crash. A car crashing into a tree. So there were two different types of gingerbread. And then besides this work, I had the gingerbread here, and then I had this small wood box that I kind of used to make different catalogs inspired by Heinrich Vogler. And the box had this small catalog, and a catalog was kind of this size, like this, and they had different drawings. Maybe even the size of this shape, but it's just that it was squared. And I had 5 different catalogs placed inside the box. So 5 of them.
Yeah. Ja.
Five.
Ja, ne oldu?
And then, so the catalogs were here.
Dit de Porsche, ja, zegt en nog iets nu, zijn veranderd. Ja. Ja.
And a catalog, even if it was like this, in the beginning, it had actually
Zeg nog iets, eine dit de
1,
Porsche,
2, 3,
zegt
4, 5, 6, 7 parts. So it could fold and unfold, and the first time it would fold like this, and then the second time the rest would fold again, and then the front would come over. So then it would be just the side in the back here that you could see from the beginning, and then by unfolding you'd see that they're inspired by Henry Faulkner, and that normally they had one pose here and one pose here from the paintings he did in Worpswede. And say, for example, if this is the box with the catalogs inside, I would go to people and ask them to pick one. So they would put their hands in the box and say, for example, they picked this one, and this was the cartoonish catalog. The cartoonish catalog, he had Trauma 2. This was the work in it, one of the two poses. So then, for this work, if they chose this one, I would make the pose. So from where the box was, I would leave the box on the bench and go in this round place, like at the entrance where the karaoke girls were, and I would just make the pose. Which would be like this, like the girl sitting on her ass with one arm here and the other one holding the left leg. And then her face was very particular, so I would try to embody the face as well.
Kesmece
And
burada,
her
kesmece
face,
burada, kesmece burada.
she had this hair, braided hair here, and then normal here, and then you could see just one eye, but
Ladies,
she would sit really straight.
can you play, let me play some Yamashit. I must
Yeah,
get
sure.
it.
Thank you. So she would sit and look really straight in front of her, but with this melancholic gaze.
Karpuza bak abi ya. Tadına bakacak mısın dayı?
Like very serious, but also
Ama
looking
hangisi
in the
istiyor ona göre
distance.
tadına bakacağım. Şunu mu? Al bakalım.
But then let's say if they would pick
Kaliteyi bir gör abla. Nasıl yengeciğim?
romantic
Süper
catalog,
mi? Ay be.
which let's say it would be this one,
Dayı siz içeri vereyim de siz
then
yardımcı
for
olun.
the
Ben
romantic
koli kalmadı.
catalog,
Kol almaya gideceğim.
it would be another pose. And if they would choose melancholy,
Karpuz yiyeceksin hemşo.
I think this is
Gel
how
karpuz
it's in
yiyelim, gel.
Dutch.
Gel abi
German,
gel. Herhalde
sorry.
verecek değiliz. Az bir şey
If they
vereceğiz
would
sana.
choose melancholy,
Az bir şey vereceğiz. Abi diyor.
I need to find the color of them. It's kind of visible. So I would embody melancholy in the same place. If this is the square, then melancholy would be like this.
Benim de aynı söylüyor. Hallo dames en heren, vandaag komt u maar binnen vandaag. Hallo, watermeloenen euro kilo.
And then you could see her boobs.
Bananen, watermeloenen
Over here.
vandaag. Mag proeven, mag keuren vandaag.
And
Hallo allemaal.
then the rest would be covered
Arbeid euro.
with this
Arbeid
dreamy
euro.
fabric from head to the rest, but then the boob would be visible. And then also this arm. And then she had the specific face where she was kind of looking also in the distance, straight face, but then downwards. Probably to mean that she was looking at the past, thinking about stuff. So then I kind of did this for the whole market until all the catalogs from the box emptied. So I had just a box left with no catalogs inside. Zero.
Ablacığım erikler 2,5.
And then I also sold the gingerbread. The first bite just by sitting there, and then I went with Tracy and we walked around the market and sold the rest because she had the postcards and she would have the postcards placed like this. And I would be sitting next with the tray with the gingerbread. And then because I just couldn't sell anymore, I didn't want to sell anymore. Then Bernd offered to sell the last 2 gingerbreads.
Wil je ook een stukje proeven?
And after this, I was left with nothing.
Alsjeblieft. Komt u maar binnen vandaag hier, dames en heren. Echt waar,